Let's hope you can follow along and draw Professor Rupert Marmalade the Fourth. I'm going to start with some construction lines, and just to get his head looking good, I'm going to give him an oval shape here. That's for his head. And his body, this is his body, like his jacket. And then his pants will be here, just slotting in there like so, just to see where his leg is, his jacket. There's his tail. And this helps me get everything in the right proportions, because his head is actually bigger than most of the rest of him. And then we can put the details on from here. His arm's going to come out here roughly, and his hand. I'm going to start with a bow here, a rounded rectangle, curve it around like so, and then bring the other curve around like that. And I'm going to put one straight line down there and another line out here. This is like the ribbon. Let's bring this around like so, and then this one has got a bit more of a curve on it coming up like that. When we add all the shading, that bow will look a lot better. Now his head comes around, so I've already got a lot of his head drawn in because I've done the construction lines, but I'm bringing that back around into there a bit more. Then his head, and then his hair. So bringing his front of his fringe around, and then this is the other part of his hair coming around like this, and then it drops down, and then he's got some other hair like this that comes around and down. Now all these are some cool curves, so follow the sort of hair direction. That's why I like to be loose with my construction lines to make it look good. Now his head's going to come out, and then it kicks back in a little bit more. It's not a perfect oval that I drew, but it helped me get the size of the head there looking good. Now we've got a mouth, so we're going to start about here, and it comes across and up like this, and then around like a bean shape, like a jelly bean, and then bring this down and around like this. And we can go over some of these lines later. Okay, so the nose is directly sort of underneath here, so we're going to put a nose like this, and then he has a line that comes around like that, and then his teeth are going to come off there, so straight down, across, up, and there's his teeth, little guinea pig. Now if you've seen the movie, he's quite a character, and it's a great storyline with all the bad guys. So we've got his mouth here, we've got his tongue, the back bit. Now the eyes, we have to get these looking pretty good. So an oval shape there for that eye, and then another shape sort of like this for the other eye, with an eye colour in the eyeball, the pupils of the eyes. And now we're going to put his eyebrows in. And he looks kind of surprised and excited at the same time, and a couple of little hair lines in there. You can bring an extra few little lines in through his hair. Now he's going to have a couple of dots on each cheek for his whiskers. We can put the whiskers on later. There's his head looking pretty good. Now he is holding some sort of hammer, because it's like an auction, so I'm going to just draw a shape like this. And to make it 3D, there we are. Now he's got his hand around it, so some fingers underneath here, and then the shirt, like the cuff of his shirt, and then he's got a jacket that comes up and around, and he'll have another little line through there like that. Now let's draw his jacket on here, comes down. This is his jacket coming around like this and out the back. We'll put his tail on, a couple of little jagged lines to make that look like the tail. leg. Let's put this curve back in for the leg. Curve that over, curve that around, curve this one up a bit more. Now you notice it, I'm going to make this a bit higher. This is his other jacket that comes around, and this is his jacket with a sleeve, and then his thumb, like so, and then his hands coming out. 1, 2, 3 sort of fingers coming in like that. So he's holding his little stick, so this needs to come out on the same angle, so we'll continue this line out here, like that. It's got a little bit of a dark end on it. And then we're going to draw his shoes. Curve it around like that, give it a sole. This one you see a little bit more front on, so it's a bit more of a curve like this. With the sole there like that. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you've had a great time. If you have, give me a like and make sure you send your awesome artwork through to my email address so I can include it in one of my videos as some fan art. Thanks for joining me, and remember, art friends, keep practicing, keep drawing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.